So this is going to be a video. Well, it's not really an unboxing, but presenting to you the two different versions of the Daft Punk, one of my favorite Daft Punk albums, Random Access Memory. And this album is very special to me. I mean, I've always loved Daft Punk in the first place, since the early days, but this was the very first one that got me into thinking, into getting into vinyl. Because Random Access Memory, that's the album I'm going to be reviewing, actually was recorded and was mastered, and almost the entire process was in analog technology. So it would make sense to review and to also go out and purchase, as soon as I got the turntable, the vinyl LP version, or record version. However, I'm going to test the two versions that exist. The two predominant ones, which is the CD and the record version. So let's go first with the CD. Okay, so I have here the CD. So this is the CD. The CD is pretty simple. It doesn't have any slipcover at all. It is just a simple, normal, standard jewel box version. So let's take a quick look and a closer look at the CD, and let's play it. So that is the CD, right? So if we open it up, it comes like that. I really love that. I really love the design. It is very retro looking. It says Columbia in very big capital letters. And this is the booklet. Let me see if I can take it out. So that's the booklet. And focus. There we go. The booklet is very simple. It has that. Let me turn it here. It has that. Lyrics, which is cool. Not all albums have lyrics. It's an upside down transparent piano. Very cool piano. It looks very futuristic, and it's actually one of the instruments, one of the main instruments they used during production. More lyrics. The credits, recorded at Peter Franco, blah blah blah. Digital audio engineer Daniel Lerner. So yeah. Produced by Thomas Bangalter and Guy Manuel de Homem-Christo, which are the two robots. That's the real name of the two robots. Mastered by Bob Ludwig. And yeah, so that's the general design. Shall we play it? I'm gonna put it in the CD player. That's right. So, I'm going to be sitting here, and there we go. Okay, so the second part I would like to do, it's the vinyl. So if you give me a second, I'm going to rearrange this. Boom. I'm going to put it around here. Okay. I'm going to turn the turntable on just to have it ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the beautiful LP. So, I hope I'm in frame. The LP consists of 2 discs. It is essentially the same cover, album cover of a CD. It comes with a sticker, which it promotes the Get Lucky and Lose Yourself singles. And it's a 180-gram double vinyl. And it comes with a downloadable code to download the digital MP3 version. This is the back side with the letters, which really reminiscent of the Thriller album. It says Columbia. Let's take a closer look. I'm gonna take it out of the plastic. It isn't brand new, it's not sealed. It's inside a plastic. So first I'll take out immediately the record out. That's it. It's brand new. So let's put it here on the turntable. So if we take a closer look, that's the album. It's beautiful. It says Random Access Memories, right? There's a CD. So it's an open gatefold. Again, that is the picture of the piano, and the LPs come inside. The second LP should be behind this. Now this is a cool thing. It comes with a booklet, and actually it's almost a 12-inch booklet, and it's so cool. If we go back, it's exactly the same back side of the album. So if we flip it over, there we go. It have exactly the same illustrations that you find in the album and the CD version. Those are the lyrics. Those are the credits again, and that's the second helmet. It says confidential, right? Do not duplicate. So yeah, it is so awesome. I love this. I'm gonna leave it over here so we can play it. So before we play this beauty, I'd like to take out the dust a little with this brusher. I turn on that target light so it tells me, gives me a better indication of where to locate the tone arm. It's there. Let me go and click phono here. Phono, there we go. By the way, I gotta go higher because the decibels are lower with phono. And let's hear it. Okay. Whoa. I'm gonna put the LP here. Ah, wonderful. My God, I'm getting too excited. It's so funky. Okay, let me go there. So, as you can see, let me grab these two. we tested exactly the two versions that exist of this album. Now the LP is pretty expensive, even though there is a deluxe edition that exists. It's a collector's edition, that it's a limited edition. This is a regular one. But I recommend, if you have a turntable, especially if you got into vinyl and you want something that sounds like the analog era, and that also that warm sound, actually go with this version. But also the CD does some justice too. But both versions are delicious, actually. There isn't really ever one over the other. But if you tell me, if I am at my house and I decide to listen to this album, I'm personally going to pick, of course, the record version. It's more fun, and yeah. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I also recorded it because I wanted to try the 4K capabilities of the camera. It's a new camera. So yeah, and I cannot go beyond 15 minutes, so I say farewell, bye-bye, and see you next time. Thank you.